This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
On the double. In blue. Listen.
Looking for some space. It's Hero. The game moves the ball to the 34. Both teams sort of sparring. Early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down after that previous play. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for some space. It's Moss. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback dropping back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man steps out at the 28. Field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. As a design quarterback keeper. Breaks an open space. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, It's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes the bunch formation. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Moss. He's got the first and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Using his legs, it's Jackson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down, number 48.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the ground, it's Durham. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, You see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep his drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Call the counter run here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Moss.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score LSU 14, Texas A&M 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for a man. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay,
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On the ground, it's Morris. The junior able to bring him down quickly. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a 1st down. His toughness cannot be taken for granted.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Not much on that play, brought down short. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking for a receiver. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14.
LSU 17, Texas A&M 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Play fake, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Reed. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. To throw, it's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They try to sneak it for the first. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid of the line, showing press. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The RPO caught to the right hip. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Aggies, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. Receiver in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, second down play here. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
That LSU offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the double. Pound 55.
Backed up at the one. He's going to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First out of the 13. Gonna run it. It's Durham. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Human clock with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
on second down here.
Easy.
Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Bringing pressure.
Now, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? design quarterback run. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game. Critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He could go. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here tonight.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.